Whoa, sorry about that. Well, welcome everybody back here with the SRA Somewhere Saloon Truck Series at Auto Club tonight for round 2 of their chase. Should be a good one, should be an exciting one. And Kimo, what exciting news you got for us? Oh, Drea does painting? Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, that's really awesome. Well, anyhow, yeah, they're going to be doing 200 laps here tonight. Or, I'm sorry, 100 laps, 200 miles. Let me get that out right. So that should be a good, exciting race for a lot of the guys out here running. And ladies. I don't want to forget the ladies. The ladies, sometimes we do get some ladies in here, so we haven't seen Stephanie Lessentine in a while. I'm not sure where she's been, but hopefully everything's okay. Well, let's run down through the top end points here coming into tonight. Only 12 drivers eligible for the chase this week, or starting last week, I should say. Jake Nichols took over the point lead there. And he, with last week's great run he had, Bryce Senesac took over second, Bobby Zielinski third, and you can see the points are very tight now. That's last week only being the first race of the chase. Points are going to be pretty tight. Now tonight could kind of mix that up a little bit. Zielinski third, Bobby Chaney fourth, Cody Miller fifth, Robert Giannini sixth, Tony Schoen seventh, Tyler Sifford eighth, Sean Williams ninth, David Shutt 10th. Tyler Ducharme had a bad week last week. He will finish, he's back in 11th. And Femi Olat, that is your 12 drivers for round number 2 here of the chase. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Wow, I didn't know you were such an avid painter. That is awesome. You don't come along a woman that's into that much into the painting side of it. So that's actually pretty cool, because that's intricate work. I do know that. I mean, I tried diving into it one time there a long time ago, and man, it's like way too tedious for my old eyes to try to stay focused for that long to paint a nice car. But man. Well, folks, tune in later tonight for Racecore Xfinity Series and the ECR K&N Series. That'll be later tonight here on MaxSpeedTV. And coming up tomorrow night, the SRA Gen 6 Series and the NESS Monte Carlo Series. They run the Monte Carlo SS in that series, so that's always exciting as well. So make sure you tune in later tonight and tomorrow night right here on MaxSpeedTV. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Well, that's a bummer, Chemo. Doggone it. Well, that's good. At least she'll sponsor a car. That, I'm sure that'll suffice a lot of people. But it's going to be that's a bummer to not see the Somewhere Saloon as the title sponsor next season. That's a bummer. All right, folks, we got less than a minute to go here. And we will be stepping away to play the national anthem here to get things going. Just before qualifying. So stick around, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with qualifying underway here in just a few seconds.
we take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back. Qualifying underway. Nobody's turned in a time yet, so you haven't missed anything. Well, Dre, you'll have to send me a picture of the car. I can't wait to see it. Send me a picture on on Facebook Messenger or something. Or Chemo could send it to me or something. Somebody. I'll have to check it out. That'll be pretty cool. That's funny. Yeah. Sexy owner, sexy mom, and sexy driver. That's awesome. That's cool. All right, if somebody is just joining us here, let me show the points here one more time while these guys are qualifying. Jake Nichols is our points leader. Bryce Senesac second. Bobby Zielinski third. Bobby Chaney fourth. Cody Miller, that's your top five. Robert Giannini. Tony Schoen. Tyler Sifford in eighth. Sean Williams ninth. David Shutt 10th. Tyler Ducharme and Femi Olat back in 11th and 12th. So they got a little bit of an uphill climb. Now this is the last race here. Well, not the last race of the first round of the chases, but my point being, this is the last race before next week they go to Talladega, where anybody can win. So, this is going to be the last race that it's going to be a challenge to try to finish the best you can. Next week when they go to Talladega, it's anybody's shooting match next week. So, and these guys know that. They know that that's looming over their head next week at Talladega. So they're going to try to come out of here with the most points that they can possibly get here tonight. Okay, Chemo. Thank you. Thank you, Drea. I don't have my phone on right now. If you're sending them now, I don't have my phone on to check them out, but I guess I could turn it on. I shut it off usually so it's not like ringing in the background or making noises or something. It's an Android phone, so if you say anything, boy, it's like it wants to Google it right away. So that's why I shut it off. All right, open qualifying, and now this will be the last race in this part. Also, that they will have open qualifying. Now, next week at Talladega, it is single car qualifying, and they only get one lap. That's a rule here at SRA. When they go to super speedways, they do not have open qualifying, and they only get one lap to turn the fastest lap that they can, not 2 or 3 laps that they normally get. So, well, thank you, Chemo. Yes, I mean, I'll tell you what, it's been a great ride this season. I got to say. I mean, I'm kind of a little hurt, a little disappointed, but I'll miss you guys. But it'll be good to see, a Somewhere Saloon car out on the track each night. That'll be pretty cool, because we will be back next season. But Chemo, make sure you tell whoever's going to be taking over for you there at the bar while you're off doing your comedy stuff. Make sure you tell them to put it on the TV so the patrons can watch it, because I'm sure they're going to miss it. They're going to want to watch for the Somewhere Saloon car out there on the track anyhow. Okay, yeah, that would be cool. We'll do that again. Somehow I got to figure out how to get, because they can't hear you, or I forget how that was. It was like they could only hear a one-sided conversation or something. I forget how that was. We'll figure it out though. And yeah, Chemo, I still have your number, so I will call you on that night, on the last night. And that last race will be at Chicagoland. That's going to be a great one. 1.5 miles. We're going from a 2.66 mile track next week down to a 1.5 miles for the season finale. And they always put on a good race at 1.5 miles. See, this crew here, they do a phenomenal job at 1.5 mile tracks. Now tonight, here's a 2 mile track at Auto Club. This might be a little more difficult, but it's still right in the alleyway there of, where what these guys do, 1.5 mile to 2 mile tracks, and they do a phenomenal job of it. So, oh, that's good. That's good. That's good, Chemo. Yeah, because these guys, they really like that, and I'll always give them a shout out, always. To the Somewhere Saloon in Kansas City, Colorado. Heck yeah, man, because there ain't a whole lot of places that do that, as far as representatives for leagues and stuff like that, and sponsors that actually throw the race up on, 2 TVs in the bar or restaurant or whatever it may be, for all the patrons to watch, and I'm sure those guys hoop and holler it and just go at it when they hear the Somewhere Saloon. I'm sure they probably do, man. I know. Yeah, well, I think what happened there was, I don't know, I think I didn't have some settings right or something, but I'll have that all ironed out this time, so. All right, coming down to a minute left in qualifying here. We've still got a couple of drivers that have not taken a qualifying time. Nate Trito, James Coulibaly, Aaron Cummings, and Davis Richards have not taken a qualifying time yet. And Femi Olat's just rolling out, so I guess he has taken a qualifying time, but he's rolling out again. And right now, Ben Nelson's on the top of the list. That's pretty awesome. Well, yeah, it probably would. It probably would become more popular in esports. It is starting to make a little bit of ground, but I think it's just because of the community's, I don't know, the community support or something. I'm really not sure why it's not up there. I guess it's maybe not as widespread around the country as an esport or something, where people are really involved in it. But it may get there someday. I don't personally look for it, but it may. Maybe I'm totally wrong on it, but it's not there yet. Yeah, you're right. It's just not. I don't think it's like up there in some of the high classifications of an esport. So, all right. Well, that's going to wrap up qualifying, folks. And Ben Nelson is going to hold on to the pole. Very cool, very cool. Nice job by Ben Nelson. Yes, it has, sir. I appreciate it, Chemo. I appreciate all the time and effort that you've put into it yourself personally, and the contacts that we've been involved with and made, and glad I got you and Bobby Cheney hooked up together there and made all the efforts and everything. And yeah, and you never know. You might be back. Who knows, right? Hey, maybe you'll be back next week. Time permitting. All right, let's run down through the qualifying grid here. The grid that they're going to be starting, I should say. Ben Nelson taking up the pole here with a 42.415. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Jared Darling will start on the outside of the front row in second. Jake Nichols, our points leader coming into today, will start third. Marcus Richardson fourth. Cody Miller fifth. Josh Robbins sixth. Bobby Zielinski in seventh. Tyler Ducharme eighth. Bobby Cheney ninth. And Robert Giannini in 10th. Or 9th and 10th. Tyler Sifford, the number 98 there, will start 11th. And the number 89 of Sean Williams will start 12th. The 48 of Connor Anton. Wow, we haven't seen Connor in forever. He'll start back in 13th position. Bryce Sanasak, second in points, folks, will start 14th. Nicholas Kressel, 15th. Tony Schoen, 16th. Chris Bryant, 17th. Brad Bothwell, 18th. Freddie Della Rosa will start 19th. Femio Lat, 20th. James Koulibaly, 21st. Davis Richards, 22nd. First one to not take a qualifying time, Nate Tritos, 23rd. Lachlan McMillan, 24th. Dwayne Culberson, 25th. Aaron Cummings, 26th. And that was your Walls Beard Co. starting grid, folks. All right. Well, taking a look here, let's take a look at the weather here for today. 2 mile an hour wind with northerly wind, I should say. 84 degree air temperature, 111 degree track temperature. Tire window and fuel window right around 40 to 50 laps, 55 mile an hour pit road speed, and 100 laps would be 200 miles. Hey, Michael. All right, folks, we're ready to kick this thing off here and get them going. Should be an interesting start here to see if Ben Nelson can hold off Jared Darling, Jake Nichols, and Marcus Richardson. And there's a somewhere saloon truck, one of them. back there. I do believe that is that. Not sure who that is. Running a somewhere saloon number 8. I believe that is Josh Robin. Yeah, that's Josh Robin. Yep, Josh Robin. All right, here we go.
Green, green, green.
And there's the green. We're off and going. 100 laps, folks. A good start by everybody, too. Darling on the outside, Jake Nichols on the inside, trying to get up there, running in third at the moment. And Jared Darling on the outside, going to try to make that pass on Ben Nelson. Not even going to let Ben lead the first lap of the race. Jared wants to get up there and lead that first lap. Coming off of turn 4, looking good. Ben Nelson drops it to the bottom. Jared Darling comes down in front of him. Oh, we got a yellow out already? What? Well, Jared did lead the first lap, but holy smokes, what happened here? We got a couple of them involved in this. Davis Richards and James Coulibaly. Wow, on the first lap, folks. Let's go back and take a look at this. See what happened. Oh, that's highly unusual for this group, I can tell you that. Not sure who or what happened here. On Davis Richards, Sean Williams got into the wall right there. That may have stacked him. Yes, it did. And it looks like the 50 come down across. That was Tony Schoen. Come down across the nose of Davis Richards. And Coulibaly, I think what happened was, James Coulibaly just come along and had nowhere to go. And I think he thought he was going to miss it. And it looks like he did miss Tony Schoen, but Davis Richards comes up and he says, nope, you're not going to miss this wreck. So more wrecking there, folks. Wow. Oh, and that also caught the 14 of Dwayne Culberson. Ouch. Okay, so we got a couple of them involved in that, folks. About 3 or 4 trucks involved. But Jared Darling, our leader. Now, a lot of these front runners are not coming to pit road. Looks like maybe from about 11th on back did come to pit road. Marcus Richardson, Cody Miller, Robert Giannini, Sean Williams, all these guys did come to pit road. So there is a little activity on pit road. Wow, man, that was first lap. We don't normally see that here at SRA. So that was a big surprise, I think, to everybody. Probably even a big surprise to these guys. I mean, they were spread out around the track pretty good. But I think all it was everybody got a little scared there when they seen Sean Williams tap the wall. They tried to do wreck avoidance, and your first instinct is to try to steer away from that. And not sure if Tony Schoen wasn't sure if Davis Richards was there and just come down into him. Maybe his relative didn't show him that close, or his spotter didn't say, hey, there was somebody on the inside of you. But instinct kicked in, and he just tried to get away from that. And in the process, he wound up collecting 3 or 4 trucks. All right, Chemo. Thank you. All right, so just like I said, the front looks like the front 9 did not come to pit road. Yeah, front 9. Well, that put Tyler Ducharme, Bobby Zielinski up in the field quite a ways. Josh Robin in the Somewhere Saloon truck. There you go. Emo, there's the Somewhere Saloon truck mired into the pack here. You'll see it when he goes by right here. The title sponsor right there this season. And we're going to miss you next season. All right, folks, here we go. Gonna get them lined up one more time. Lights are out, doubled up on the track, and pace car's just about to head to pit road here, making that hard left turn. Jared Darling on the inside, Ben Nelson on the outside. We're about to go green. Pace car's in. All right,
Green flag.
and there's the green. We're off and going. Tyler Ducharme on the outside of Jake Nichols. Bobby Zielinski coming up on the inside of Tyler Ducharme. Keeping it right down there on that bottom. Almost catching that white line, though. Boy, you got to stay away from that white line. That cost him dearly right there. He's going to lose that position, that the fight where he was going on there with Tyler Ducharme. Now Tyler on the outside of Jake Nichols. The yellow banner, splitter, and spoiler on the tailgate there, folks, signifies they are chase drivers. So if you're having trouble keeping up with the chase drivers, that's a good way to tell. That's something that SRA started quite a few seasons ago, I do believe. And they've just, I think they did skip one season in there somewhere that they didn't do that. But for most every season, that's something that does kind of signify that they are chase drivers. So Freddie D picking up a bunch of positions here. I think he stopped on pit road, but I think he only did a 2-tire change. So, and he come off of pit road first ahead of a lot of drivers out there. Tyler Sifford in 9th. And there's a guy we haven't seen in a long time, Connor Anton, up to 10th. Oh, a little bumping and banging going on there between Freddie D and Tyler Sifford. Wow. All right, back up front, Ben Nelson. A little bit of distance there between him and the leader, Jared Darling. And Jake Nichols in 3rd. I know that wall cam is pretty loud. I do know that. I'm almost a crank it up cam, which we do have a crank it up cam here tonight. Somebody asked last night if I had a crank it up cam, and I did not for that track. So I forget what track that was. Femi Olat, 7th place, coming from 20th. Wow, it looks like a fairly new paint job on that car. I don't remember seeing that one before, but fairly new paint job for Femi. Maybe that'll bring him some good luck here tonight. He needs it. He's back in 12th in points coming into tonight. So he needs to get as high in the food chain there as he can get. Freddie D in 8th. Connor Anton 9th. Lachlan McMillan 10th. And now Nate Trito in 11th. And that put Tyler Sifford back to 12th. I'm not sure what's going on with Tyler's truck right now. And Bryce Senesac may be trying to look to get by him. Marcus Richardson way off the pace back here, 14th place. I wouldn't count Marcus out, though. Everybody knows he's the winningest driver here at SRA. Tyler Ducharme still holding off Bobby Zielinski. Bobby back in 5th. Oh, wow. Oh, man. That is beautiful, Drea. That is beautiful. That looks like almost like a I don't know what you call that. Is that like a chrome illusion or something? Man, that's sharp looking. Awesome. Freddie D. Now getting by Femiolat. Some good battling going on here in the upper part of the field. Connor Anton ninth. We just haven't seen Connor in so long. Gosh, I just kind of like, I don't know. We just haven't seen him in a while, I guess. Nate Trito, 10th place. Go back here in the field and check on some of these guys. Sean Williams. Oh, we got the two Taylor Swift cars right there together. Oh, we got another caution, and oh boy. Oh my, we got a bunch of them in that. Oh, golly. Nicholas Caressel was involved in that. So let's go see what happened here as these guys all try to get that all sorted out. That was a pretty big one. I'm not sure if Nicholas or what happened. We'll try to catch up with this here. I think Nicholas must have got looser into the wall or something. Let's see here. He goes down pretty close to that white line. Oh, he was really out of shape right there. Oh, but there was smoke coming up ahead of him here now. Sifford. Oh, no. Oh, no. Tyler Sifford. Oh, and Lachlan McMillan. Oh. Contact between them two. And it looks like, I'm going to say probably, well, let's go here a little closer where we can see right on Tyler Sifford's car. Okay, he's down here on the bottom. Lachlan McMillan's on the high side. Now, Tyler's drifting up the hill, and he comes up right into Lachlan McMillan. And, of course, that puts him right into the wall. Both of them going to get heavy damage on their trucks. And, oh, man, that's horrible news. Horrible news for Sifford. And along here comes Marcus Richardson. He's going to get a piece of that. And everybody is just continuing to pile into him. Nicholas Caressel, Bobby Cheney getting involved. Oh, my word. Oh, that's just horrible news for these guys, man. I'll tell you, horrible news. So Sifford with a lot of damage now. Well, he's on pit road, folks. Giannini stays out, trying to get that bonus point. He commended tonight 6th in points. So any bonus point he can get. He does have a little bit of damage. He was back in that pack there and luckily drove through most of it, but did get a little bit of right hand front damage. Oh, I love that new paint, Drea. That's awesome, man. I did not know. You know, you just never know about what people, man, I'll tell you, you pulled that one out. That's great. That is great. That is an awesome looking paint job. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, I might be a little bit late getting to the chat there because I have it on my other PC and kind of hard for me to stay focused on the race here. And well, let's see if we can find somebody here. I want to talk to somebody real quick here before we get back to green. About we talk to... right, where am I at? Here we go. All right, we got Ben Nelson in the booth. Ben, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Ben, you didn't get to lead the first lap out there, but you were the fastest, one of the fastest in practice. You were the fastest in qualifying. And, man, what's your secret to running so good here at Auto Club tonight?
I guess it's just patience and knowing where to let off the throttle, because it's really slick out here, and if you miss your turn-in point, your corner is pretty much over. So doing that consistently is really what gets me ahead here.
All right, well, you think you got the winning truck out here tonight? Because that guy right behind you is pretty fast.
Yeah, if I pace myself, I think I can do it.
All right, well, that's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. All right, well, good luck out there. Anybody you want to shout out to before you go back to green?
Yeah, I'd love to give a shout out to MS and Me for MS Awareness and the CMTA for the Shotgun Retooth Association. I love that they're both on board with me. Thank you very much, guys.
All right. Good luck out there then, Ben.
Thanks.
Okay. We're ready to go. Getting ready to go back to green here. Yeah, thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. Well, I've done a lot of research on the mic thing here, and everybody is having the problem with that latest update on Windows, but it affects some people, not other people. But there's a new sound setting in the Windows update there that was causing the problem. So, and all I needed to do is figure out how to disable it, and I did, and that hopefully has fixed my mic problem. And it just depends on your mic headset sound configuration, the way you have it set up is all it is. So, like I said, it doesn't affect everybody, but I believe me, I've been watching the iRacing forums, and wow, there's a ton of people in the forums complaining about sound problems after that last Windows update. But I appreciate you guys being patient with us until we could get it all sorted out, and yeah, it's believe me, it's been awful frustrating because I worked on it day and night and lost sleep over it and everything. To get up and 3 o'clock in the morning and start working on trying to figure it out, and just, I just couldn't make any headway. It was just getting so frustrating. All right, lights are out on the pace car here, folks. We're ready to go back green. Jared Darling starting on the outside. Excuse me. Of the front row. Bobby Zielinski, Tyler Ducharme in row 2. Josh Robin and Jake Nichols in row 3 there. Josh in the Somewhere Saloon truck. Well, I'll tell you what, let's ride along here with Josh on this restart. Riding along on the Somewhere Saloon truck.
Green flag, green flag.
All right. Well, it didn't take Bobby Zielinski long, but he made it to second place, passing up a couple of guys to get there, but he made it. That put Tyler Ducharme, he's still in 4th. Jake Nichols back in 5th. Josh Robbins 6th. Connor Anton 7th. And Femi Olat now looking to the inside of Connor Anton, trying to make that pass. And they're just about 3 wide into turn 1. Holy smoke. And here comes Cody Miller up through the field. He started 5th and drifted way back in the field, and now he's back into the mix of things. Femi Olat into 6th. Good racing so far. Yeah, the only one that did not start the race, it looks like. Davis Richard. No, I guess he did. I guess he just took his car behind the wall. That's what it was. Yeah, he was the one that was caught up in that wreck, so. All right. Ben Nelson still leading. Bobby Zielinski 2nd. Jared Darling 3rd. Well, I don't know. You guys ready for a little crank it up? It's early, but hey, these guys are bunched up together. It ought to be fun. Let's do it. We got a brand new leader, Bobby Zielinski, passing up Ben Nelson for the lead. Hate that. All right, Bobby Zielinski just led his first lap of the race. Now Jared Darling to the inside of Ben Nelson. Going to clear him. And Tyler Ducharme now taking a look. Boy, these guys all right on top of each other. Yeah, very cool, very cool. Tyler looking. And they were almost going to go 3 wide there for a second. Ben's really doing a good job here holding off Jared Darling. He drifts up the hill a little bit. Jake Nichols, our points leader, coming into tonight. Almost making contact there with Tyler Ducharme. And Bobby Zielinski's getting away. These guys keep messing around back there, battling side by side, and he's going to get away. All right, back in the field of ways. Connor Anton and Cody Miller, 7th and 8th. Nate Trito in 9th. Josh Robin, 10th. Bryce Senesac also in the points there, folks. 2nd in points coming into tonight. So he's doing a fantastic job this season. He's going to put himself in a good place for that last race. Now, next week, just to kind of remind everybody, next week is the last race of this round. Okay, then after next week, it will be dropped down to 6 drivers for the final race of the season. Only 6 drivers will be competing for the championship. Yeah, only 6 drivers going into the last race of the season there at Chicagoland will be eligible. So it's to try to get as many points as you can possibly get tonight, because knowing next week they go to Talladega, it's going to be a little tougher to get points there. It's going to be, pretty much anybody shooting match next week. And Jake Nichols is going to get around Jared Darling. Wow, what's going on with Jared's car? He was so fast earlier on that earlier set of tires. Now he's not quite as fast as he was. Femi Lat in 6th. Connor in 7th place. Now Connor is, I think he might have been off doing a little practicing or something. Not sure, because boy, he's really showing some muscle here tonight. And Lachlan McMillan takes his car behind the wall as well. So too much damage to continue. That's a shame. All right, back in the field here. Brad Bothwell, 19th place. Aaron Cummings, 20th. And Bobby Cheney, 21st, just coming off pit road. Looks like he tried to get as much damage fixed as he could. But he is 12 laps down, folks. And but Tyler Sifford's still sitting on pit road, 22nd place. Josh Robin is in 10th. Yep, Josh is back here in 10th place. He's running all right. He's doing good. In the Somewhere Saloon truck. And a big shout out to everybody there at the Somewhere Saloon watching tonight. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the show from Kansas City, Colorado. Great bunch of folks there, I can tell you that. Wow, Connor Anton just about lost it right there coming out of the corner. All right, Femi Olat coming up on the outside now of Jared Darling. And these guys are, Ben Nelson's actually starting to reel in Bobby Zielinski. Bobby got out there with about a half a second lead. Now he's down to 0.3 of a second. So that gap's been closed down. Look at all the chase drivers up here, folks, in that in that top 8 or 9. Wow. See a lot of yellow. Bobby Zielinski, Tyler Ducharme, the chase driver, Jake Nichols, Femi Olat, Cody Miller, chase driver. Connor Anton is not. He must have never changed his, or he's got a yellow spoiler, I guess is what it is. Bryce Senesac, one of the chase drivers. Let's see, Robert Giannini, Sean Williams, these guys chase drivers. Bobby Cheney, chase driver, but it looks like his dreams have gone up in smoke here tonight. And also Tyler Sifford, which is still sitting on pit road getting damage. And folks, you know, that's a heartbreaker for him because, you know, he has worked so hard. He's going to have to try to make up what he can next week at Talladega, but you can see a lot of heavy damage on that truck. It's a total shame. I feel bad for him because he's worked his tail off to get there. To watch it all go up in smoke like that, that's a shame. Well, Ben Nelson right there on nipping on the heels of Bobby Zielinski now. Femi Olat did get around Jared Darling, puts Jared back to 6th place. I'm trying to see if there's any really good battles going on around it, and the only thing I can see right now, Josh Robin and Connor Anton in a decent battle. Everybody else is pretty much spread out around the track here, folks. I mean, there's no real battles other than the 2 up in the front here right now. The first 4 are in a pretty tight battle. Zielinski trying to pick up as many positions as he can here tonight, knowing next week Talladega anybody can win it, and he wants to be one of the lucky ones to be the front 6 going into the final race here in a couple weeks, folks. Wow, Zielinski out of shape coming off of turn 4. That opens the door up for Ben Nelson to slip in there. Wow, big upset there, folks. And also, we may have an upset going on here. Yes, Ben Nelson retakes the lead, and Jake Nichols goes into 3rd, getting around Tyler Ducharme. Zielinski comes back. Wow, Ben Nelson had a slip there off of 2. That's some good racing by those guys. Ben had to back it off just a little bit there. He would have lost it. And now he's got Jake Nichols breathing down his neck. You know, Jared Darling, I'm not going to count him out by any means because Jared's always seems to be better on the long run. And anything you throw at him here in any truck series, he's always seems to be better on the long run. So keep an eye on Jared. I'm not going to count him out just yet. These guys are out here racing pretty hard right now. They're burning up their tires, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see him try to get back up there with these guys shortly. I mean, they're pretty tight right now, actually. I mean, all within a second and a half back to 8th place. So that's pretty tight. Connor Anton 9th. And Robin still hanging on to 10th. Bryce Senesac got Marcus Richardson. Uh-oh. I just seen somebody get low. Josh Robin got loose coming off of turn 2. Oh, another bad week again this week. He spins it around, tries to get it going here without bringing out a caution. He gets it going. Wow. Good job there, Josh. Nice save, brother. Well, we're a third of the way through the race here, folks. Ben Nelson coming up on Bobby Zielinski. Jake Nichols in third. And these guys have been out here a little while on this green flag run. We did have a couple of quick cautions there. Yeah, a couple of quick cautions. We got 66 to go. We have 66 laps to go. We've had 3 lead changes. Ducharme in fourth. All right, let's go back and check on Freddie D. Freddie D in 12th. Sean Williams 13th in the chase. Robert Giannini also in. Tony Schoen. Tony, now he is in the chase, so I'm not sure why he did not have his colors on tonight, but he is in the chase, folks. He came into tonight 7th in the points. Chris Bryant 16th. And Josh Robin all the way back to 17th now. Dwayne Culberson 18th. Brad Bothwell 19th. And Aaron Cummings still 20th. Everybody's pretty quiet in chat. Nobody said anything for like 10 minutes. What the heck? Did everybody leave me? Oh, Jake Nichols going to lose some ground there to Tyler Ducharme. We have a yellow, folks. Oh, it looks like Brad Bothwell. Let's see. Yes, Brad Bothwell goes around. Let's go check it out here. I don't think anybody else got involved in it. I don't think. He looked to be okay here, but I think it was coming out of turn 2 is where he got really loose. And that seems to be the place where I'm seeing a lot of guys really having trouble. Yes, that was. And he gets it pretty much sideways right there. He's going to hit the outside wall and right in front of traffic too, folks. You spin it around in front of traffic like that, you will bring out the caution. So, Brad Bothwell. All right. All right, well, everybody, probably everybody's going to come to pit road this time, I'm sure. They're just now getting caught up to the pace car. All right, so right now the top 5, Bobby Zielinski, Ben Nelson, Tyler Ducharme, Jake Nichols, and Femi Olat. That is your top 5 coming into pit road. Let's see how they fare when they come off of pit road, folks. All right, looks like Sean Williams is going to stay out, collect that bonus point. That's not a bad idea, totally, really. I mean, you know, any bonus point he can get to try to help him tonight's going to be definitely a plus. All right. Ben Nelson comes to a stop in his pit stall. All I see is the pit guys just standing around not doing nothing. What the heck's up with that? All right. A lot of guys got out ahead. Sean Williams is going to stay out. Ben Nelson going to be off pit road first. Nice pit stop by Ben Nelson. Wow. Well, let's see if we can get talk to Tony Schoen. You got a copy?
Hey there.
Tony, how's it going out there for you tonight? I know you got caught up into that mess earlier. Can you walk us through exactly what happened?
Yeah, I just basically reacted to the car on the wall in front of me and came down a little bit, and I didn't know if there was anybody there or not. I just basically reacted, and then I think I came down on James and caused the first big one.
Well, how bad is the truck? I mean, have you noticed any like fall off in time or speed?
Yes, I do have some aero damage, so yep, it's slower, it's off pace.
Well, what do you think about being in the chase now? You come into tonight 7th in the points. What do you think about all that?
Well, I know I'm competing against some tough guys, so I was happy to be in the chase the first time I'm in this season. So, was against these guys, they're pretty competitive. So, I guess I was happy. I'm glad they got Talladega in there next week. That gives me a chance at least to get some points and get a fluke top 5 or something like that. So
true, very true. Yeah. You only got next week and the week after. Or next week to make it into the top 6, and then after that, it's going to be only 6 drivers in the final race in Chicagoland. So, we wish you the best of luck out there tonight, and the best of luck next week in continuing to try to make it to that night. I was telling the driver or the viewers, we're not seeing the yellow stripes on your cars. They're signifying you're in the chase, but you are in the chase. So.
Right, yeah. I've just got a paint from trading paints on here and didn't get around to adding the yellow stripes, but yep, I'm in.
Okay. All right, Tony. Well, good luck out there, brother.
Thanks, man.
All right, Tony Schoen. Ben Nelson, Femi Olat on the front row on this restart. Lights are still on the pace cars, so iRacing not seeing that they're ready to go back green yet. Should give them the one to go right here, folks. We should see the lights go off. Well, that's pretty bad, Becky. You got it like I got it. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time either, so, just kidding. Yeah, I did see that, Ken. Thank you. Yeah, Bobby Zielinski had to do a backup in his pit stall. I did see that, but I didn't mention it. Thank you. Appreciate that. But that's the kind of stuff, though, that that can make you win or lose the race out there. Just making just simple little mistakes like that. To us, we don't think that that's a big of a mistake, but just one extra second in your pit stall can mean the difference of you making it out first or 6th. And that's where Bobby will be restarting in 6th place. So, yeah, that's just it's just a product of racing. I mean, it's not only racing on the track, it's racing on pit road too. So you got to make sure you hit those marks. And we don't normally see Bobby make those kinds of mistakes either, But they try not to come in too hot, but yet hot enough because you don't want to spend too much time slowing down to come to your pit stall. So. And he probably just made a mistake, overshot a little bit, hit the brakes, locked it up. But here we go, folks. Pace car's in. Boy, and I'll tell you what, Ben Nelson didn't wait a second there to get on the loud pedal. Green's out. Femi Olat 2nd. Now the battle's on behind him with Tyler Ducharme and Jared Darling. Jake Nichols in there. Jake got a pretty good start. Here comes Bobby Zielinski up behind, and he's going to try to clear Jared Darling, I do believe. Comes up on the inside of him. And Zielinski's going to go right up through the middle here. They're about to go 3 wide. He thought about it there for a minute. Oh, that was a good call. Not someplace you want to go 3 wide at, going into the corner like that, Makes it for exciting racing for us, though. Jared Darling 4th. Bobby Zielinski did clear Jake Nichols, now goes into the 5th position. Marcus Richardson working over Nate Trito. He's back in the race. He gets a little tight coming off the corner there. Nate comes back on the outside. Freddie De La Rosa to the inside of Cody Miller. This is some good battle. This is a pretty healthy pack of trucks right here. That these guys are very tough competitors and very tough racers. And Marcus may be trying to look there. No, he's going to get by Connor Anton. Going into turn 1, going to try to get by Nate Trito. Nate gets that good run off the outside, though. And Femi Olat to the lead. He led his first lap of the race there. They got by Ben Nelson. Tyler Ducharme on the outside, Ben Nelson on the inside. Well, Femi grabbed them bonus points. He worked really hard to get there to get that. Started 20th on the field here today, folks, and already in the lead here. And we're not quite at the halfway mark. Ducharme on the outside of Ben Nelson. Bobby Zielinski got shuffled actually back a little bit here, but he is in 5th place. He takes a look. Oh, Jared Darling into the wall. Oh, man, it is so hard to get off of that wall, folks. Everybody did a great job getting around him, but that is horrible news for Jared Darling. And we may have a battle here for the lead. Tyler Ducharme to the inside of Femi Olat coming to the line. Femi's going to hold him off. But that's not over. Tyler wants to get up there and lead a lap because he has not collected any bonus points yet today. He got a pretty good run there on Femi, but Femi, I'm sure, will come back on that outside. Outside line here is the line you really want. And he does, but boy, I'll tell you what a drag race down the front, or the backstretch here, excuse me. And into turn 3, Tyler with just about a half a fender lead there coming out, but Femi Olat's he's gonna drive back around the outside, retake the lead. Tyler drops it to the bottom, and Tyler leads his first lap of the race. What the heck? It didn't give it to him. He certainly did lead that lap. Well, iRacing didn't give it to him, but he just took over the lead anyhow. He'll lead this lap. Wow, he was in the lead when they crossed the line. Huh. Okay. He'll collect it this time, folks. And Nelson sitting in 3rd. Marcus Richardson up to 4th now. Turning up the heat here, folks. Oh, Bobby Zielinski coming to pit road. What? Unscheduled pit stop for Bobby Zielinski. What the heck? Okay. I'm not exactly sure what happened there with Bobby Zielinski. I'm confused here. I'm as confused as you guys are, folks. Unless he had a speeding penalty or something there, that's highly possible. Oh, brother. Well, Marcus is battling here with Jake Nichols. Freddie D into the mix there. Nate Trito. Freddie's going to get by. Bryce Senesac, 9th place. Good run for Bryce today. He needs this for the points. He is 2nd in points coming into tonight. And he's got to try to get as many points here tonight. Knowing next week they go to Talladega, he just don't know what to expect. Everybody's kind of like not sure what to expect next week at Talladega. So You know, anybody can win there. So tonight is really important to get as many points as you can. Well, Marcus back into fourth here after starting fourth. Kind of drifted back through the field there, made a pit stop and everything. Zielinski is back out on the track, but I'm really confused at what happened here. I'm not really positive what happened. He does have right side damage on the truck. Maybe he tried to get a little bit of that fixed up, did a 4-tire stop, and can make it the rest of the way on fuel. I'm not sure. But we are at the halfway mark, folks. Tyler Ducharme, Ben Nelson. And Marcus Richardson has closed in on these guys. The longer they were up there battling, the closer he was getting. Yeah, I really don't know what to think about Bobby Zielinski there. Oh, Ben Nelson, good save coming off the corner there. That truck just about was ready to go around on him. Holy smokes, good save, Ben. Well, that kind of scared the heck out of Femi Olat a little bit. And Femi kind of went a little bit high there. Marcus Richardson went low. And now they're trying to get up there on Ben Nelson. And Ben's still struggling a little bit. He's going to lose that spot to Femi Olat. Ducks into the corner. Tyler Ducharme trying to break that draft. And here comes Marcus Richardson to the inside now. Ben Nelson. Ben's not going to fight with him too awful much. He knows he's got those tires pretty warm right now. So there's no sense in fighting with Marcus too awful much out there, because you're just going to burn your tires up trying to stay ahead of him. Jake Nichols, Freddie D, side by side. That's some good battling going on between those guys. And Nate Trito sitting right there in seventh, watching all of this. Not sure what to think. Just sitting there trying to ride his time out here right now. Nate is not in the chase. He did not make it in. Marcus all over the back of Ben Nelson now. And boy, you can see just how hard this is. Femi Olat, Tyler Ducharme kind of holding up the whole progress of everything. Ben tight coming off of turn 2. And here goes Marcus Richardson to the inside. That's some good battling going on there between all of these guys. Look at this. Look at this pack of truck, folks, all the way back to Cody Miller. What a pack of trucks. One's not as fast as the other one, man. I'll tell you, they're all just about pretty much even right now. Marcus takes it clear to the bottom, trying to pass up Femi Olat and Tyler Ducharme all in one shot here, but I don't... He got a little tight right there. He's going to have to back out of it this time, but given another lap, he'll probably try to pass up Tyler Ducharme and take that lead over for the first time today. He drops it down to the bottom. Tyler down there trying to do a little blocking. I don't think he's going to be able to do a whole lot of blocking there on Marcus Richardson, because Tyler's truck is the longer these guys run on these tires. Marcus, I do believe, led that lap. Yes, he did. He's not in the chase though. He's just out here for the W. Tyler tries to come back on the outside. Freddie D sitting there in third, trying to battle with Femi Olat. Tyler watching his lead go up in smokes there as Marcus Richardson does clear him finally and does take over the lead officially. Oh, Femi Olat. Oh, and he brings out the caution. He got extremely loose. Everybody dodges around him. Let's go back and take a look at this. Man, that was some impressive driving by Femi, but let's see what happened here. It was coming off of turn 4. I'm not sure if he just got extremely tight or if there was contact, maybe between him and Freddie or Ben Nelson. Not really sure here. We'll find out in just a second. I think there might have been some contact there between him and Freddie. Yeah, just not really too sure if that was, I don't think it was intentional, but just really, really close racing right there by these guys. But Femi did a good job of saving it, but it got back around the other way. He couldn't saw on the wheel hard enough there. But everybody did a good job of dodging him. That was pretty awesome. Pretty impressive driving by everybody. All right, so he's back in the field a ways now. Marcus Richardson bringing everybody to pit road. A lot of guys coming out. Looks like, yeah. All right, Marcus Richards going to come off pit road first. All right, let's see if we can get a word with somebody here. Bobby Zielinski, you got a copy?
Yes.
Bobby, tell us about that pit stop that you made there earlier, kind of unscheduled. What happened there?
Well, Jared hit the wall off of 2, and I hit him, and it gave me required damage. I had a meatball flag, so I had to fix the required.
Oh, man.
So I just didn't take tires or anything, and I just finished. It was like 23 seconds of required.
Okay.
So I had to go fix it. But now we're back on lead lap, so I guess it's all right. But it's going to be hard to hit this damage.
Yeah. I just wondered if it was going to affect the speed or anything. Have you noticed any of the speed dropping off?
Yeah, definitely slower at the end of a straightaway by a few miles an hour, a couple miles an hour. So it's where it's a draft fest, and you know it's gonna be hard to get a good finish now, but we'll keep fighting.
Well, you're 17th. You're not out of it by any means, but knowing that next week, you're going to Talladega, another draft fest, as you put it. I know tonight was really important for everybody to try to get as many points out of the way as they could possibly get. And let's just hope and pray, you can get it back up there into the mix. At least, if you could finish in the top 5 would be a big help for you. And but what do you think about Talladega next week?
Yeah, we're just going to go there and race. It's been so far in the truck series, it's been a troubling, chase. Like, last week I was looking at 2nd or 3rd and got wrecked and got 6th. Didn't lose that many points, but every point matters. And then this week, probably looking at top 5, and then yeah, I got involved in another wreck again. So hopefully next week we can go win or something. That'd be great.
Yep. All right, Bobby. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Stay focused there, brother. I know you can do it tonight.
Yep. Thanks, Rudy.
All right. Good luck. All right, Bobby going to try to get as much damage as he can fixed up there. Marcus Richardson, our leader. Freddie D in second. Let's take a look at the caution count here tonight, folks. This is caution number 4 at Auto Club for 8 laps. We've had 9 lead changes, and we have 42 to go. Coming to 41 to go this time by. All right, we've lost a few drivers. Jared Darling, Bobby Cheney, Lachlan McMillan, and Davis Richard out of the race. So I think Bobby Cheney just had a little bit too much damage there, I think, to continue on. And he just called it a night, I guess. So Tyler Sifford's still not off of pit road. Wow, I'm not really sure what to think about, gonna do about that, but he needs to get back out there. He can pick up, there is enough laps left. He can pick up, probably a good, at least 2 positions out here. There's enough laps left. He can at least finish 22nd instead of 24th, right? All right, here we go, folks. Lights are out on the pace car. We got a lot of chase drivers out here ready to try to bring it home, and a lot of non-chase drivers that are up in the front mixing it up with these chase drivers. All right, pace car's in. Restarting on lap 61 here, folks, so not many to go. Green is out. Wow, Tyler Ducharme dropped it clear to the bottom down there. And Ben Nelson tried to snooker old Freddie D on that start. And they're 3 wide going into turn 1 in contact. Oh, no, that's going to collect a bunch of them. Oh my, well, let's go back here. I gotta find Tyler Ducharme. Man, what a bummer for these guys on that. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Let's ride along here with Tyler. It was something to do with him and Freddie D there. And this was right after the restart. You can see Tyler dropped it clear to the bottom. And when he tries to come back up onto the track here, now they're 3 wide going into turn 1. Looks like Freddie comes right down into Tyler. Oh my! Maybe Freddie didn't know that they were 3 wide right there or something. Oh, and Cody Miller going to get caught up in it. Connor Anton slips up by the wall. Sean Williams, looks like everybody did a good job of getting down on the low side, but. And Josh Robin caught up into it. He gets into Cody Miller. Wow. Well, that tore up a lot of great trucks out there now, folks. Oh, my. That tore up quite a few of the front runners. Well, I don't know what's going to happen with all of that, but I'm sure Tyler's probably going to come to pit road and get that truck looked at. Freddie D is already on pit road. Marcus stays out. Well, if Tyler's on pit road, let's see what he does here. If he comes into a stop, I might maybe talk to him. I don't think he really got that much damage, but let's see if we can get a word in with Tyler. If I can find him here. I have no idea where these guys are at. I don't even see Tyler. Oh, there he is. Sure. Okay. Oh, well, he's in there talking to the admin, so I better not. Sorry. I better not. We'll get a word in with them later. I'm not sure what the admins have got him in the booth talking to the admin, so I don't know. Oh, well, he's out of the booth now. Let me see if I can get him up here. We're going to have to make it quicker before they go back to green. Tyler Ducharme, you have a copy?
Yep.
Well, man, very unfortunate for you, Tyler. I mean, I don't know if there was some miscommunication there with spotters or what happened, but it looked to me, and I'm not the admin, okay? Don't get me involved in that, and be nice now, okay? No name calling. But it looked to me like Freddie might have come down into you, but that's just the way I looked at it. But, you know, you can look at it from 15 different angles. I don't have that opportunity to do that, so not my call. But how bad is the truck?
Oh, it's killed. It's killed. I'm just hoping for another couple more big wrecks. We didn't need this. We were close as is already in points. But you know, anything can happen at Talladega. Hopefully we can just salvage something, patch it together, and make it a couple more laps. I wouldn't have been bad, but you know, when you're spinning in front of the whole field, I mean, someone's gonna eventually hit you, and we got hit. And
yeah,
well, it seems like there's a couple other chasers that got caught up in it, so maybe we'll be all right.
Well, yeah, and that's the whole thing. You know, you never want to give up. You know, I mean, you know, you're back in 11th in the points this week, but next week with Talladega, hey, just come out and give it your all and see what you can come out of there with. You know, I mean, I know that's the cutoff race next week to see who's going to be the top 6, but never give up, man. Never give up.
No, and it's gonna be close next week. There's only 15 trucks running here.
Yeah,
and there's a bunch of other chasers that are torn up. So I mean, I don't know. It'll be close.
Yep. All right. Well, good luck out there, Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh, where were you in with Connor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so Tyler is coming back out. I mean, he's really not in that bad a condition. And his truck may not be fast, but, you know, he could be looking at a top 10 finisher. He's back in 15th right now, but not bad. Ones that have been quietly slipping up through the field of the chase drivers that I've been kind of watching here. Bryce Senesac up to 8th. He's one of the chase drivers. Robert Giannini now in 13th. He's slowly starting to work his way back to the front. So these guys are chase drivers, so it's very important that they get as many positions as they can. Tyler's only 15th. He's coming back in. Cody Miller, also chase driver. He's coming back in. So a lot of drivers. Femi Olat, he's in the chase, running in 12th. Aaron Cummings in 11th. Bobby Zielinski back in on the lead lap. Got the damage fixed on his truck, back in 10th. He said the truck may not be as fast as it was, but hey, you're in the top 10 here, Bobby. Like I said, never give up. It ain't over till it's over, right? It ain't over till the large lady sings. I got to be politically correct here. You know, you got to be careful. I don't want to offend anybody. It's the large lady. I'm kidding. Ben Nelson going to be starting on the inside of Marcus Richardson. Lights are out. We're going back green next time, folks. Well, thanks for tuning in again this week here for the Somewhere Saloon Truck Series, excuse me. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for the SRA Gen 6 Series. The Tornado Tailgaters take on, gosh, I forget what track they're going to next tomorrow night. I think it's Las Vegas, I think. I can't remember. But anyhow, tune in for that tomorrow night, folks. That'll be exciting. We'll be going live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Not GMT, but Eastern. I had to get that out there. A little pun intended in that, but those of you that know about it, you'll get it. So, all right, here we go. We're restarting on lap 67. The laps are winding down, folks. 34 to go at the green. Now, they've got tires and fuel enough to make it the rest of the way, but managing them tires could be Could be a whole different story, and we don't have that many drivers left out on the track right now. Pace car's in, and Marcus is on the loud pedal.
Green flag, green flag.
There we go, back to green. And let's take a look here with what we got. We got 19 drivers out on the track. Tyler Sifford made it back on the track. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. You never give up. Hey, he can pick up a lot of positions just by getting back out here on the track. A lot of positions. And, you know, every position's a point, so, I mean, it's very, very important that you get as many points tonight as you can, knowing that next week they go to Talladega and it's anybody's ball game. Well, it ain't a ball game, but...
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we have another caution. What is going on? That was Sifford going around. Wow, what the heck? Let's go see what happened to Tyler. I don't know if it was self-inflicted here. I know that it doesn't look like the truck's driving all that great. It's kind of dog tracking down the straightaways, but let's see what happens here. He's going into turn 3, I believe that is. And yep, he gets up into the wall right there. Oh, and then Cody Miller finishes the job off for him. And Cody steers out of the way and misses him completely after that. But yeah, just no place for Cody to go right there. So very unfortunate for Sifford again. Golly, man. These guys are intent to knock him out of the chase or something. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please don't take that the wrong way. I'm just kidding. All right, well, Marcus Richardson's bringing them all to pit road. But Ben Nelson and a bunch of them are staying out. Well, I know tires are going to be valuable here, but gosh, I only did about one green flag lap there. And a lot of guys are coming to pit road. A lot of guys are staying out. We got a wave by there. I'm not sure who that was. James Coulibaly. Yep. He was involved in one of those altercations there earlier and running about 34 laps down. Nicholas Kressel back out on the track. He was involved in an accident. Still got a little bit of damage on his. I think that is one of the other somewhere saloon trucks out there right now. Nope, he did have it on there I think last week, but not this week. Nope, the Home Depot on there week. All these guys change paint jobs like I change my underwear, you know. Running one paint job one week, another paint job another week, so. Wow, Brad. Cody's the best driver ever. Okay. I'll tell you who somebody we're missing tonight is Zoltan Herzog. Zoltan, you know, has been running so well in the truck series, and I'm really kind of shocked that he's not here tonight, but well, Ben Nelson ought to be happy he's back out front now. Now, whether he can hold these guys off long enough to try to bring home the win here tonight. He says he feels like he's got the winning truck. And, you know, looking at some of the other guys back here, Marcus Richardson back in 8th, Bobby Zielinski 10th. Bobby's been really off the pace now. Marcus did get a little bit of damage here earlier. He just barely caught the edge of somebody that spun, but I really don't think it did any damage to that vehicle. I'm not sure if let me see if I can get down there. No, I can't get down there. But I don't think he's got any damage. Yeah. If he did, it was like totally undetectable. So, but he's okay. That contact he made a couple of cautions ago, that was just kind of like wasn't really like a hit. It was more like a brush, just kind of brushed along the side of a vehicle that was spinning right in front of him. But he seems to be okay. It didn't seem to affect his speed any. I mean, wow, he was out there leading quite a bit of the race. So, all right, well, let's see. Nate Trito will be starting second. Jake Nichols third. Sean Williams fourth. Dwayne Culberson fifth. Bryce Senesac sixth. Aaron Cummings seventh. Chris Bryant eighth. Marcus Richardson eighth, excuse me. Chris Bryant ninth. And Bobby Zielinski. That is your top 10. Getting ready for the green flag here. Lights are out on the pace car. Jake Nichols is going to start on the outside of the front row here of Ben Nelson. These guys did not come to pit, but they only were out there one lap on them tires, so I don't really think that's going to be a problem. But we do kind of want to watch for tire spin. That's really important. Yeah, Becky, thank you. Yeah, well, you know, I'm kind of surprised he's even here tonight. But he doesn't run very well at some of these shorter tracks, not well enough, you know, to keep up with these guys. And I can kind of understand that, but gosh, you know, he picks and chooses what races he wants to race. And I'm good with that. He does pretty well at some of the bigger tracks, a 2 mile and above, you know. All right, pace car's in. And Ben Nelson on that loud pedal. Wow.
Green flag.
The heck was that? Femi Olat, I think he got a bump there or something from Connor Anton. Got him out of shape, but he's okay. And Marcus Richardson trying to get back to the front. Wanted to slip it in there and almost went 3 wide there on the inside of Sean Williams, in between him and Dwayne Culberson. Now he is going to take it to the inside here of Sean Williams down the backstretch. And he's going to get fourth out of that quick, folks. Zielinski, he's going to pass up Sean Williams here, staying down on the bottom. I think Bobby's got the speed back in his truck here that he thought was missing. Just spending that extra time on pit road getting a damage fix has really paid off for him. Femi Olat getting around Aaron Cummings. Aaron quickly went back to 10th. Here comes Tyler Ducharme now to the inside. Nate Trito, look at this. Nate Trito in second, folks. The front two are not chase drivers. Not chase drivers. And fourth place is not a chase driver, Marcus Richardson. Well, out of the top 5, we have 2 chase drivers in there. Holy smokes. Nate Trito coming from 23rd to 2nd, folks. That's a big move right there. Probably the biggest mover out there right now. Tyler Sifford did make it back out on the track and has already picked up 1 position from Bobby Cheney. So, you know, I look for him to maybe pick up 1 more. There is enough laps left here that he should be able to pick up 1 more if he can stay at it. Ben Nelson holding off an entourage of trucks behind him here, folks. Nate Trito, Jake Nichols, Marcus Richardson, and Bobby Zielinski. Wow, what an entourage of trucks that are out there trying to get that position Ben's got. Marcus now looking to the inside of Jake Nichols. going for third. And he's going to get it. Jake didn't even fight him that hard. Jake right now is the front chase driver, so he would come out of here with the most points tonight in trying to hold off that point battle there between Bryce Senesac and Bobby Zielinski. All he's got to do is try to finish ahead of Bobby Zielinski right now, and that'll gain him more points ahead of Bobby. Right now, he's 4 points ahead of Bobby Zielinski, so he does have a little bit of leeway there. Nate Trito looking to the inside of Ben Nelson for the lead. Looking good. He's got a good run here, but I think Ben Nelson's going to get a good run off of turn 4. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Ben's getting a little help up there, a little drafting help from Marcus Richardson. Nate down there on the bottom by himself. And he doesn't want to battle too awful long down there like that, because all he's going to do is chew up them tires. And Marcus Richardson going to take it 3 wide down the backstretch. Not afraid to do it. Nate says, nope, I don't want no part of that. Richardson going for second. And he gets it. Clears Nate Trito. Now Jake Nichols looks to the inside of Nate. That would be for third if he can get there. He's going to have to do the same thing Marcus Richardson did and try to pick and choose where he's going to complete that pass. Marcus did it coming out of turn 4. Let's see if Jake can do it coming out of turn 4 as well. And Marcus to the lead. A battle there with him and Ben Nelson. And Marcus back to the front. Patiently waited his time to get up there, and he did a great job. The winningest driver right there, folks, in SRA. Marcus Richardson. Bobby Zielinski's tried many, many times to get there, but he's quite a ways races back. Quite a few races back. I don't have the stats right here with me, but Marcus has got to be like, wow. I know he's well over 100 wins in SRA, and I don't know how that divvies up between the Truck Series and the Gen 6 Series. I know the Gen 6 Series is a lot more wins than the Trucks, but I think the Trucks is creeping up on it. He's probably got like I don't know, I'm going to guess and say probably 125 wins, career wins in SRA. Marcus Richardson does. So Bobby Zielinski getting around Jake Nichols, so that puts him 1 position ahead of Jake. Trying to gain some momentum on him going into next week at Talladega. Got to get as many points as you can. Remy Olat, he's closed up the gap on these guys. Now he's out here by himself. A long ways back to Sean Williams. But Sean having a great run here, coming from 12th to 7th today. Tyler Ducharme, for as much damage he's got on that truck, he's hanging on to 8th. Giannetti 9th. And in a battle here with Connor Anton. Bryce Senesac, second in points. He's quite a ways back. He'll probably lose that second in points, and probably drop back to third after tonight's race. But that's still a very healthy position to be in going into next week at Talladega. Very healthy. Tony Schoen 12th. Dwayne Culberson 13th. Chris Bryant 14th. Aaron Cummings 15th. Cody Miller, first car lap down, 16th place. Josh Robin in the Somewhere Saloon truck. The title sponsor here for this season is 7 laps down. James Coulibally's back out on the track in 19th. Nicholas Caressel 21st. Brad Bothwell 22nd on pit road. And if Tyler Sifford plays his cards right here, he's going to pass up Brad Bothwell, I think the next time by, or maybe this time. He might pick up a position right here. Nope, next time by. Next time by, he'll pass up Brad Bothwell. And that'll put him in 20 seconds. So see what I'm saying? There's 2 positions he's picked up right there. All right, back up front. Marcus Richardson pulling away from Ben Nelson. And now the battle's on back here. Look at this. Battle is between Bobby Zielinski and Jake Nichols. Them 2 are going to battle it right to the checkered flag, folks. You can bet on it. Marcus comes back on the outside. Jake was looking good there on if he would have come up in front of Bobby and slowed up his progress a little, but he didn't want to race him that way. And Femi Latz joined in. He is in their draft. And yes, folks, draft is very important here. Well, again, I wanted to give everybody a shout out at the Somewhere Saloon in Kansas City, Colorado for being on board this season. It's been an amazing ride for, I think, both of us or all of us to have you on board. I know SRA loved having you guys there, and I know real life situations kick in that you got to deal with and things Chemo's going to do his comedy, and the bar owner's going to be doing some music, so according to Chemo. And Jake Nichols gets back around Bobby Zielinski and using Nate Trito as a little bit of a guard there. Yeah, that might have worked out pretty good, I think. I don't know. Nate come back pretty strong, though. Bobby Zielinski pushing the daylights out of him. Jake's not giving up, though. He wants to finish ahead of Bobby. It's kind of like almost a must situation right now. He's got to... Oh, Nate gets into the wall, and Bobby Zielinski gets a piece of him. Oh, that's going to change things up a little bit. Femi Lat's going to get by. Holy smokes, how things change so quick. Poor Zielinski gets caught again. Just adding a little more insult to injury there with a little more damage on that right front. Golly, man, he just can't. He's just like a punching bag out there tonight. Well, Jake Nichols back into third, now trying to chase down Ben Nelson. Now we got 3 chase drivers up here, third, fourth, and fifth. Jake Nichols, Femi Lat, and Bobby Zielinski. And I hate to say it, but I think that that little bit of damage added to the damage that Bobby had already, I think is slowing him down now, folks. I think it is. I think it just took the speed right out of that truck. It doesn't take a whole lot with these, I can tell you that. Now, I did, you all watched the announcement last week there on Sim Racing's Facebook page. They will be going to the Xfinity cars next season. So back into the Xfinity cars. That'll be kind of cool.
The yellow flag is
Oh,
out.
we have a caution. Trying to find out who it is here. Connor Anton going around. Let's see who and what happened here. May have been some contact there between him and another driver. I'm thinking Robert Giannini right ahead of him. I don't know if Robert got loose or what happened here. Blocking going on by Tyler. And that put Giannini right into the wall. What the heck? And he's going to come up and collect Connor Anton. Both of them going to go hard into the wall. Oh, man, what an upset there for Giannini. He is one of the chase drivers, come into tonight 6th in the points. And this is going to hurt him big time here, folks. he's going to have to hope for a better night next week at Talladega to try to reprieve some of that that he lost here tonight. So he's got heavy smoke coming out of his car, and probably his night's going to be over. All right, they're all coming to pit road here, folks. This will more than likely be the final pit stop. Marcus Richardson brings them all in. Ben Nelson right on his tail there. Now let's see who's going to come off pit road first. Giannini is going to stay out. Looks like he's going to try to stay out maybe and lead a lap and at least come out here with a bonus point. Wow, look at that. I don't know who won that race off of pit road, but that was really close. That was really close. I guess Marcus did win it. Wow. All right, well, Giannini, smoking as he is, he did lead a lap. Now he's going to probably have to come to pit road. He's out here dusting for mosquitoes. Yep. Spraying that chemical down for skeeters. I don't think they do that anymore. I remember they used to do that when I was a kid. We'd go down to Florida on vacation, and they always sent them trucks out spraying for mosquitoes. And of course, us like dumb kids that we were back then when I was 8, 9, 10 years old, we used to ride behind that truck on our bicycles and get that stuff all over us so we wouldn't get bit by mosquitoes. How stupid was that, huh? Never said I was real smart, but that was pretty stupid. And Robert Giannini's car, the engine just let go in it. He is done, folks. Oh, what a bummer for Giannini. Oh, man. What a heartbreaker for Robert. Well, that put Marcus Richardson in the lead here, folks. Well, Tyler Sifford has come up through the field. He is in 22nd now. And let's see, in another 6 laps, he'll pick up another position. He'll finish tonight 21st, as long as he can make it. Here, just 6 more laps, and he'll go into 21st. So definitely, what he needed to do was to get back out there and turn more laps. That'll be 3 positions he picks up. That's 3 points. Very much needed points. Well, let's see if we can, real quick here, let's get somebody up here to talk to him. Femi Olat, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Femi, how's the truck running for you, and can you win it here tonight?
Truck's alright. Probably can't win. Become too far back on this restart, but I think I should get a top 3.
You think you can get a top 3? Good. Good. That's what we'd like to hear. Well, it's much needed for tonight. This being the actual last real good race that it takes skill and a lot of endurance to do. Next week going into Talladega, it's anybody's shooting match there. What do you think you'll do there?
I'll probably qualify in the top 5. So I'll just feel the race out. If I don't like how it is, I'll just get as far away from the pack as possible without losing touch with the main pack.
Right.
But if everything goes well, I expect to finish pretty low.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Well, you need it there. You're 12th in points. You got a lot of work to do this week and next week to try to get yourself into that top 6.
Yeah, I've done it before, though. Won the championship when I finished last of the chases in the first race, so
right.
Nothing new here.
All right, brother, well, I'm going to let you get back at it, so good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Back up front, Marcus Richardson. Starting on the high side, Ben Nelson on the low side. as we get ready to go back green here for the Somewhere Saloon Truck Series. This could be the final restart, folks. 9 to go when they get the green. Pace cars in. Could be the final time. I don't know. Sometimes these guys get pretty rambunctious. Green is out. They get pretty rambunctious on the last closing laps, and they start putting their trucks in pretty tough situations. So good luck to all these guys. Let's see if they can not bring out another caution. Sean Williams in a battle here with Nate Trito. Sean, man, he's going to come alive here. Femi Olat, I actually did pick up a couple of positions there. Goes into 6th. He knows he's got his work cut out for him. Bryce Senesac in the chase. And may get passed up here by Tony Showen. I don't know. Tony's got quite a bit of damage, and Bryce doesn't have any damage that I can see on his truck, so it looks very clean. Back up front here, Ben Nelson and Marcus Richardson in a battle. The front one here, Jake Nichols, that took over the points lead last week in 3rd place. Ben Nelson to the inside. And Marcus is going to come back on the outside. I don't know who's going to win that battle, but it's not over, folks, by any means. All Jake Nichols is looking at right now is he is the top chase driver right now in the race, 3rd place, so he will still walk away with the most points here tonight with being our points leader. Bryce Senesac 2nd in points. Looks like he'll maintain that 2nd. But now Bobby Zielinski commended tonight 3rd in the points, did lead some laps, so he did get some bonus points that those other 2 did not get. But I don't know if it may be enough to. No, it's not. I don't think it's going to be enough to even pass up Bryce Senesac. So because he's clear back here in 12th now, a lot of damage on the truck there that's really slowed that truck up quite a bit. Back up front, Marcus Richardson, Ben Nelson still at it. 6 laps to go, folks. I think Marcus might come out of here with the most laps led tonight, as it all turns out. I know Zielinski led a lot. He only led 18 laps, so yeah, Marcus is going to probably walk away with the most laps led tonight. But is he going to lead that last lap? That's the question, folks. 5 to go at the line. Jake Nichols sitting there in 3rd. Saying, man, I got to keep up with these 2, and I got to hold off them guys behind me. Femi Olat did get around Sean Williams, now looking to try to be 2nd for the top of the drivers here running for the chase. He would be 2nd. So he needs these points. He needs as many points as he can get. He's back 12th in points. 15 points behind Jake Nichols, so this would be huge for him to try to close that gap just a little bit here. He's going to pass a lot of people to get there, so I mean they're really close, like one point separating a lot of people out here tonight. So tonight being kind of like the night that you've really got to do your best at. Next week you go to Talladega, folks. You're not going to want to miss that. That's going to be great to see who the top 6 are going into the final round at Chicagoland. Definitely want to tune in for that. All right, coming to 3 to go. If Ben's got anything for Marcus Richardson, it's time to let it out now. If he's got anything saved up, I don't think these guys were saving anything. Everybody out here right now, nobody's saving anything. They're just flat out. I'm kind of thinking Ben's probably just about used every trick in the book You know, he's used tricks out of the Marcus Richardson playbook and some out of the Bobby Zielinski playbook, trying to get around Marcus Richardson, and so far nothing's worked out good for him. Kind of gets a little loose coming off of turn 2 there, loses a little ground. Just what Jake Nichols needed, closing the gap up on Ben Nelson. Put away back to Femi Olat now. It doesn't look like Femi's going to get up there any closer, but 2 to go for Marcus Richardson. And I'm just thinking Ben Nelson's used up every bit he can out there right now to even just try to hang on to the back of Marcus Richardson, let alone beat him. But if he's going to do anything, he's got to do it now or forever hold his peace, correct? He's right there. He's on the bumper trying to make Marcus a little squirrely coming off of turn 4. Marcus not intimidated by that. 1 to go at the line, folks, for Marcus Richardson. 1 lap to go. Marcus Richardson, Ben Nelson, Jake Nichols. That's the top 3. Jake's backed it off just a little bit, saying, man, I'm not going to be able to get up there and battle it up with them guys, but I'm just going to safely take a 3rd position here. Marcus trying to break that draft, hoping that Ben does not have anything saved up. Ben takes it to the bottom. Oh, boy, this could be the pass for the win. Marcus isn't going to let that happen. He's going to come back on the outside. I don't know who's going to get this at the line, folks. Marcus with a little bit of a lead. He does retake it and will walk away with the win here, folks. Congratulations to Marcus Richardson. Wow, what a finish. Holy smokes. I didn't know who was going to win that. That was wild. All right, we'll get him up here in just a second, folks, and talk to him, so hold on. Don't go anywhere. All right, we've caught up with our winner here, Marcus Richardson. Do you have a copy, sir?
Yes, sir.
Well, the winningest driver in SRA, I mean, you've got records that'll, I don't know, maybe never be broken. Who knows? But you bring home another victory here, another notch on the belt here at Auto Club tonight. You're not in the chase, but I know you're out here for the W, and it means that much to you that and you put on a heck of a show again tonight. And I do believe you come out of here with the most laps led tonight. So I'm not going to say a pure dominating performance, but a great performance out there. You got back in the field there. You pitted that one time, and it looked like everybody else stayed out. Were you concerned at that point?
What do you mean at the beginning of the race?
Yeah, halfway, somewhere along in there. Where you come down pit road and everybody else stayed out.
Oh yeah, that was at the beginning. I was gonna do the fuel strategy where I was only gonna pit once.
Right.
And they were gonna be a little short. I probably was gonna be close. I might have had to save a little bit too. I'm not sure, but that ended up not working out because there was a couple cautions.
Well, what did you think of the race overall? I mean, it was pretty good racing out there, and Ben was putting a lot of pressure on you there at the end.
I thought the racing was pretty good. I preferred the longer runs, but there at the end, I didn't put any gas in at all. I had like 2 gallons of gas left, so it was pretty tight. And I could manage it in turn 3, but it was too tight in 1 and 2, which is why he was kind of all over me. But if it goes like green, then that flops, and then it actually 1 and 2 gets loose, so then it's good. But it was garbage on the short run, but I was able to hold on because I had the track position.
Well, I know, the win means a lot to you here, and, like I said, another one notched on the belt. I'm not sure exactly what your career stats are, and I haven't been able to keep up with them. It's a win here and there, and man, I can't keep up with them. But you got to be pushing like up to close to 130 wins total in SRA. I don't know how that breaks down SR or the Gen 6 and the trucks, but, the career wins like that's pretty amazing. Well, anybody you want to thank, Marcus, for this victory?
Thank everybody at Dynamic Autosports and Sim Racing Authority for broadcasting and the sponsor of the series. I think it's Somewhere Saloon, I think.
Yep.
And shout out to Ben for the clean racing there at the end, and Jake coming home with another solid run. So he'll be pretty safe next week at the plate track, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, Marcus, we'll go celebrate that win, brother. And are you going to be around tomorrow night for the Gen 6 race?
I think so.
Oh, cool. Well, it'll be good to see you out there then. All right, well, congrats again, and good luck tomorrow night if you show up.
Yep, thanks.
All right, we're going to catch up with our second place here. That would be Ben Nelson. Do you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you come out of here with a second place finish. What could you have done different there at the very end to do anything with Marcus Richardson? Anything at all?
I think in the last corner where I made that big charge, if I had just gone a little further up the track, I might have held him up a little more. But I mean, it's really the only move I had. I had enough speed to get around him. It's just there was no space. He had the track position, so he deserved the win. Even just that, I mean, he got himself in that position, and that's all it really takes. You just gotta be in the right position and be fast enough, and he was.
Sure thing. Well, you did a good job yourself out there tonight, Ben. You led 21 laps. It just, I guess tonight just wasn't your night to win. But, man, I'll tell you what, great racing out there. Man, I'm telling you, these guys they put on a heck of a show. All you guys put on a heck of a show every single week, man. It's just amazing. Now, what do you think about going into Talladega next week? How do you think you'll run there? You got a partner?
I got a few friends. I'm not going to say who they are, but
okay.
I do think that I got a good shot at winning. Everybody does, really, at Talladega, but I got a lot of experience in those tracks, so I think I'm well off there.
All right, brother. Well, anybody you want to thank for tonight's second place finish?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to MS and Me Media for MS awareness, multiple sclerosis, and also the CMTA, Shotgun Marie Tooth Association. And Marcus for the great racing. That was a lot of fun. I haven't had that much fun battling for the lead in quite a while. And also my team Nexus Esports and all the people that are watching on the YouTube channel in there to it. And you guys for putting on such a great broadcast. I love this league, and I like going back and watching the races.
All right, well, you deserved your second place tonight, Benjamin. That was great, and that battle with Marcus was pretty intense, I got to say. You did a great job with it.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, we're catching up with third place here, Jake Nichols. You got a copy, Jake?
Yes, I do.
Well, again this week, I think it's going to put you keep you at the top of the leaderboard there for the points. Kind of pretty much, I'm not going to say 100% locked in to the chase because, a lot can happen next week at Talladega. But this is what you needed to do. You needed to finish well ahead of Bryce Senesac, Bobby Zielinski. Bobby Chaney did not have a good night tonight. Neither did Cody Miller. So this should really jump you and Bryce Senesac up there quite a bit in points. So I think he finished 8th. So he did pretty well. So, well, tell us about the racing out there, Jake, and how you kept that truck so clean. Something's wrong with that. Somebody needs to go out there and tear that thing up or something.
I don't know. There was a few scary moments, that's for sure. It was a good race. It was better than I expected. I knew with the amount of power these things have on this big of a track that it'd somewhat be a pack race. But it ended up being way better than I thought. There was some scary moments on restarts when I think Tyler and Freddie got into it, and I saw them heading up. I thought Tyler was gonna turn dead right and destroy me, and I looked at my mirror. Bam! 25 went right through it.
Yeah.
And I was looking for Nate. I was hoping Nate could get through it, and I don't know how he made it. I thought mine was pretty good, of just flooring it and hoping it'd work out. But the seas parted well for him.
Oh man.
It was pretty good though. We just didn't have the short run pace, especially at the end there. I really wanted long runs, and every time we'd get to that moment that we had some pace, they cautioned him to come out and just kill it. But overall, the Shop truck was pretty fast. I'm glad we kept it up front and just kept our track position. It really helps out for Talladega because you could be confident going in there, and then lap one you could get turned. So it's all about luck and just staying safe, really, staying in a good position where you just feel confident in the people around you and everything that's going to happen.
Now, when you and Zielinski were battling it up there quite a bit, you know that you're both kind of like on that fence there. He wants to finish ahead of you, but yet you want to finish ahead of him to maintain the points you got going into next week. And knowing just how important tonight's race was, you did a good job of staying ahead of him. And, unfortunately, he didn't have as good a night here tonight as I know he hoped he would. But that really probably kind of took a little bit of the relief off of you, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It was fun battling with him. It seemed like every time we got side by side, someone would hit the wall in front of him, which helps me, but not him, of course.
Yeah.
You don't want to see someone get wrecked. But either way, it's going to be tough till the end battling with him. You hate to hope that someone has bad luck, but you never know with Talladega, I could get wrecked, he could get wrecked, the whole field could wreck on lap one. You never know. It's definitely good to go in there with some room in the points with these two good runs. So that helps us a lot. We can really go in there and either play it safe or just go for it, knowing that we have the points to back ourselves up as long as we don't finish like last or something. So
right.
It's going to be interesting, that's for sure.
Well, I would count on one thing, Jake, next week at Talladega. It always seems like, and people can say what they want, okay, but believe me, I watch enough of these that I know way more about it, okay? That when you get to a super speedway, there's people that aren't even in this league will show up to racing.
Yeah.
There's going to be, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see it minimum 30 cars next week, probably even closer to 35, okay? So there's going to be people coming out of the woodwork. Now, that'll all put a weighing factor on the points. Not for you chase drivers, but depending. Yeah, it will, because if you get, if you're where you could be battling with Bobby Zielinski, but if you're 10 positions apart because there's all them lap or cars that are not in the chase between you, that's a lot of points you're going to lose right there. So it can make a big factor. So, but congratulations on your third place tonight, Jake. I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, the Sim Speed Shop for supporting us here and being on board. The Crowder crew. Of course, the Somewhere Saloon for supporting the series and the league. SRA, everyone at Sim Racing Authority for putting these races on, everyone on the track. Without the drivers, you wouldn't really have much. Right. Same thing goes for if you don't have admins or don't have people bringing this league to us every season, we wouldn't even be able to race. So thanks to everyone involved. Thanks to you guys, MaxSpeedTV, for putting on great broadcasts for the series, and everyone that tunes in each and every week.
All right, Jake, well, go celebrate that point lead that you're holding on to, because, next week, Talladega, let's just hope and pray you can hold on to it next week and be that top 6 driver, one of them top 6 drivers going into the final race at Chicagoland. So are you getting excited? I know the excitement's starting to build here as the season's coming to an end. Are you getting excited?
Heck yeah, I am.
All right. Well, I know you said last season, you were going to come out this season and try your hardest to make every single race and try to go for the championship. And here you are, Truck Series, top of the points. You only got 2 races left. That's pretty amazing. Gen 6 Series, pretty much almost the same thing. You're in there, in the point battle. So, man, I'll tell you, you did exactly what you said you were going to come out and do.
Yeah, 10-4, man. Feels good.
Yep. All right, Jake. Well, hope to see you tomorrow night, and congrats again tonight.
All right. See you then.
All right, folks, back up here to our winner tonight. Let me get this all straightened around. Congratulations again to Marcus Richardson as we run down through the results here. Marcus Richardson does come home with the win here tonight. Ben Nelson second, Jake Nichols in third, Femio Lap fourth, Nate Trito fifth, Sean Williams in 6th place. Tony Show in 7th. Bryce Senesac 8th. Chris Bryant 9th. Dwayne Culberson 10th. Aaron Cummings 11th. Bobby Zielinski 12th. Tyler Ducharme 13th. Connor Anton 14th. Cody Miller 15th. Josh Robbins 16th. Robert Giannini 17th. James Koulibaly 18th. Freddie Dela Rosa 19th. Nicholas Kressel 20th. Tyler Sifford 21st. Jared Darling 22nd. Brad Bothwell 23rd. Bobby Cheney, disappointing finish for him tonight, clear back in 24th. Lachlan McMillan 25th. And I think Davis, Davis did turn some laps, but he finishes in 26th position. So again, congratulations to our winner here for SRA Somewhere Saloon Truck Series. And that special shout out again to all those that are watching there at the Somewhere Saloon in Kansas City, Colorado. Hopefully you enjoyed the show tonight. And that'll do it for us for tonight. So thanks for watching, folks. And until next time, stay safe and have a good night.